Good day. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Minecraft Play. I am near to finishing the Rainbow Tower, completing there it is, completing the build to the, wow, I don't think I've ever seen it sort of chunk in like that. Um, Completing the build to the maximum world height. I probably will add things onto it, akin maybe to these structures here or something else along those lines. I've had some thoughts anyway. Okay, I've got my diamond, I've got some honey. I did some building in between the last episode that I recorded and this one, and it's actually pretty close now to being complete, so I think I will aim to do that during this episode. And is 3 enough to get me up there? It isn't, unless I'm maybe a little more accurate. Oh, right. I also have to drop into the middle here. Woo! We can do that. Okay, so I left off building the honey. Oh shit, I meant to get copper steps. Well, that was dumb. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. I should be able to get up to the roof regardless. Oops, how am I doing here? One, two, three, four. Right. Okay, so that should be that. Yep, I can get in and out. Now then, you can't. I don't think I ever noticed this before. You can't jump from honey. It's like you're stuck to it. So that's kind of humorous. I also got some kind of accomplishment, I think, for trying to jump from honey, or maybe from building from honey. I'm not sure. I should see about listing those. I don't know how off the top of my head. Not something I spend much time looking at. So you can't. No, you can't. You also can't run on honey. I thought for some reason that you might fall through, and I feel like maybe that was the behavior of an early iteration of honey blocks, that you sort of sunk into it and then fell through. I seem to remember actually pressing through some walls or something similar to that of a honey block structure in one of my builds a long time ago. And that would have probably been when honey blocks were a new thing in the game. I don't believe I've built anything from honey blocks since then. I'm not sure why you would do that, other than you were doing some kind of themed build, or something like this where you're trying to build with a lot of different blocks. It turns out there's more block types than there's room to do floors. Now, that probably or possibly wouldn't be true if your floors were a lot tighter. The minimum you could do would be 3 blocks high, I think, if you wanted a floor of the same material, because you need to be able to walk underneath it. And I don't know if you could manage a crouched. That looks quite odd, doesn't it? Oh, I don't have any lanterns either. So besides honey, let me just find my text document here. After obsidian, we've got honey, amethyst. Honey, done. So it'll be amethyst and then emerald and then diamond. Right, and I have just that many lamps as well. So let me load up with, actually maybe all of the things. I'm not going to have enough room to carry all of the glass. Let me drop my fishing rod in there. And make a little more glass real quick here. Real quick like. And that, I think, should be enough. I think that's enough. Alrighty, so let me go commence building at, oh, okay, I don't have enough room to carry the stairs right now. Once I, oh, well, that was dumb. I'm gonna have to go grab some copper blocks at some point as well. Huh. Very musical. If you only have a couple of 2-3 tones in your musical repertoire, that is. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get up onto these. Oh, that's moderately annoying, actually. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't place the lanterns down below. I can do that. Free up an inventory slot. Let me do that. I wonder if they're going to leak more light through the honey blocks. Oh, I guess we'll find out here momentarily. I'm also wondering about amethyst and diamond. I do not know the answer to that at all. But as it is approaching night, we will soon learn the answer. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. Yep, this row. This row, this row. Beauty. Now then, I can grab some stairs this way. This way, dummy head. So for the amethyst, did I want mangrove or crimson? Or did I have something else in mind? Neither one of those is great, is it? Are any of these better? I don't think so. These are all blue. So, which am I going to go with here? I feel like the mangrove has just a little more of a purpley tinge to it, so. Or did I? Or is it the crimson, actually? It might be the crimson that I'm thinking about. I think it is the crimson. Like a genius. Yeah, the crimson has a little slightly purplish tinge to it. Slightly purplish tinge to it. So we will close, and I only need 3 of those. Yeah, that will do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. Slurpy noises when I walk. Squish and slurp. I wonder if you can fall from a greater height onto honey without hurting yourself. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, you can. Interesting. I wonder what that height limit is. Not the time to experiment with that, I don't think, but it's interesting. Nothing tedious about any of this, right? Boy, my the chorus tree farm in the sky doesn't look so much like it's in the sky anymore from up here, does it? I have to get my I might have actually lost my looking glass. I'm not sure if I built another one ever or not. I feel like I did lose it though. You know, it just occurred to me that structurally speaking, 2/3 of this building is held up by panes of glass, which doesn't seem terribly sturdy somehow. Do. Maybe there's 4 tones. That's a high one. Lower, lower, same, high. Do. Ding, 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 ding. Maybe there's only 3. Yeah, I'm only hearing 3 different ones at the moment. Oh, is there 4? Do. That's still only 3. One, two, three, 4. I think that's right. This is a pretty cool looking layer on the tower here. Now, I haven't actually been listening closely to the tones, but I think there's just the 3. Why do I have... I must have brought surplus. I didn't think I had, actually. Should I go get some copper stairs? Probably. Waxed. They need to be waxed, I think. You know, it's kind of funny. I happened upon 3 more geodes. Well, I guess 2 after I stopped really looking. Oops, that was dumb. Two after I kind of stopped looking for geodes. A little bit mildly humorous, since I was having a lot of trouble finding geodes, and then suddenly, boom, geodes galore. Watch, I'll have done something stupid about my amethyst. You can see, like, I didn't really have any extra amethyst blocks, and then I cleaned out another geode, and then I just found another one. I may not be able to re-find it. It's under accessed via ocean, and I think, do I just need the 1? I think I might just need the 1. Guess I'll find out shortly. And do I have some wax? I do. Good. Honeycomb for wax. So, let's see here. First of all, I think I want to make... Yeah, I think I want to make a waxed block of copper first. And then I will cut that metal on the stone cutter, because that makes sense, right? Right, I get 4 stairs from 1 block, which is okay, not bad. It's actually a better ratio than stone. I really only need 2, but that's okay. So, we are coming down amethyst and then emerald. Wow. Coming down to it. And then diamond for the topper, but as I've mentioned before, let's see here, honey, amethyst, and then emerald, and then diamond highlights. All right, so just updating my little notebook thing about constructing the tower. Let's see here, if I go 1 and I'm trying to make it pretty close to 45, wait till the upward movement tapers off, and then do it a 3rd time. Can I get up there in 3? Oh, if I was right next to it, I would be able to do it in 3. Whoa, don't you dare. There we go. Little ding as I land. Oh, that's too bad that's not the top floor. That would be cute. Okay, so now emerald. We should be at, right, 318 will be our final build height after the emerald. Let me do a zickaper, like so, and then I'll be able to collect these. Now, what did I decide on for emerald? Did I decide? Oh wait, the dark prismarine I don't have enough actually, so that's not in the running at the moment. Although it is arguably the most green of the bunch. I think the warped or prismarine. Those are very blue. I think we'll go with the warped stairs for the emerald. Okay, so I have one empty shulker box. I'll grab that. Then I should be able to claim the unused bits and pieces and remove them from the tower. Now, do I want to build myself a living quarters in the tower? That is a question. Right up at the top. That would be kind of cool. Or I mean, I guess it would be on the the amethyst floor, which would be kind of nice actually. Now the green and purple is quite the contrast, isn't it? I never thought about that. Oh, I also didn't put lanterns on the amethyst floor yet. Be interesting to see how the light comes through there as well. Let's see here. Stairs, I guess. That will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm wanting to do some experimentation with honey blocks to see if so this should actually be the maximum build height. So if I try to, for example, place a torch on here, it should fail. Oh no, wait, it's one up from here. The diamond. Oh right, I wasn't gonna close this in, was I? That means I'll need more stairs. Didn't really think about that, did I? Don't you dare drop. Okay, right. I was going to do a row of diamonds along the... I forgot about that. That necessitates changes to certain types of things, doesn't it? So let me carry on with the emerald a little bit. Oops. Going down the steps without meaning to. Whoa. Never actually made anything out of emerald blocks before. Anything significant, that is. So there won't be a floor made out of emerald. There will just be the top part of the wall. I didn't meticulously calculate the amount of emerald that was needed, but I suspected it was going to be more around that much, and Or sorry, less than the amount that I had is what I'm trying to say. So, what else do I need here? I need some glass blocks, which I may not have enough of. And I guess I might as well take my fishing rod. And I don't need the emerald, actually. And I do need some lanterns. And rockets, and I don't really need scaffolding or iron bars at this point. So I can start to pack up all my my stuff. Okay, where are we? Coming up on the the half hour-ish of my episode length that I'm interested in normally. These days. I should emphasize. Oh, wait a minute. What about the stairs? Should be in that one, right? There they are. Just go add one more. Oh, I'm going to have to, of course, do its partner first. Now, is this going to work, or am I going to have to pull these back? Now, oh, wait a minute. Maximum build height is 319. So can I put a block on here? What? Oh. Interesting. So I can, in fact. Oh, you can build. What? Oh, you can build on block 319. Okay, well that's interesting. That's not quite what I was thinking for some reason. So all my calculations are off just a wee bit, one whole block. That's okay. That'll allow me to put, for example, a guardrail and maybe, I don't know, some kind of a parapet or something. Oh, I didn't plant those lanterns, did I? Do I have enough to finish? Oh, geez, maybe I don't. Oh, okay, obviously I calculated that at some point. Yes, oh yes, I actually remember doing that. 30, 15, 15, and 13 makes 56. That's right, I forgot about that. Okay, so, right, the honey, I'm pretty sure lets quite a bit more light through than just normal solid blocks. And not sure about the amethyst. It may be too opaque for that. I'm also not sure about diamond or emerald. It is slow moving around on the old honey floor. Let me tell you what. Is that the middle? I think that's the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think that's the middle. 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure. I'm going to go with yes. Alrighty, now I can do, oh, I can't do it here yet. What I will do is start laying glass blocks as the floor. That was my unstated plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the first time I've said that out loud, so there you go. Now, if I suppose I will potentially gradually accumulate diamond when I explore in the game. So I guess it's possible I might knock out these glass blocks and gradually change them over to diamond, but man, it's a lot. It's 13 by 13, which is 169, I want to say. Is that right? 10 times 13 is 130. 3 is 3. Yeah, 169. How about that? Look at me remembering this obscure times table fact. Multiplication table fact. So this will be obviously not visible from the ground, but fairly unique aspect to the whole structure. I also don't know that I'm for sure that I'm going to have enough. Oh yeah, I'll have enough. I'll have enough glass blocks for this. Wasn't sure. Whew, there it is. So it's like a skylight sort of affair. So no, the amethyst does not let extraordinary amounts of light through. So that's interesting. I wonder if this will make enough light to stop. Oh, hang on a sec. The stairs are different. To stop monsters from spawning. Let's hope so. I could add some more lights. I could put some candles up here. Ooh, that might be cool. Then, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, friends, that is essentially that, if you can believe it. Oh, I didn't finish. Ha ha ha. Let me do that real quick. A little bit excited there, I got, without actually finishing the winders on the emerald floor. Okay, there, that, as they say, is that. I think the light levels are bright enough in here. What would be the minimums? Probably right in the middle here. That would be the minimum right here. And we have 8 block. Ooh. I think that's sufficient. I think 7. I want to say 7 is where you start spawning monsters potentially. Although it wouldn't be very frequent, I don't think. But last thing I need is creepers running around blowing things up here. Okay, so let me pick up the workbench, the stone cutter, and the bed. And I think I'll slap down the bed. Pardon me. I might want to leave the workbench up here, actually. Maybe. Think about that a little bit. Actually, yeah, I'll tuck the workbench in under the stairs over here. Why not? And the bed, I think I will just slap it maybe over in this area here for now. Way high up. So coming up the stairs, I'm facing south. And not sure if the diamond bleeds more light or not. It may not. Even the clouds look way down there now. We're so high up in the sky, it's redonkulous. Now I have to give some thought to what I might want to build. So, but I was going to sleep, but I think... Oh, the sun's coming up. What I'm going to do is just sort of whip down to ground level here. Too fast. Like so. Sploosh. That would hurt like crazy if that was real. And I want to get a look at the tower before the light comes too much. Okay, wow. I should get my... I'm not sure I even have a looking glass. Can I catch the whole thing in one go? Not quite. Almost. Well, yeah, actually I sort of can. There. Craziness. Craziness. Well, that was a project, my friends. That was a project. So, let me just check and see if I have a looking glass, and if I don't, maybe I'll make one real quick. Huh, I guess not. Let me just see here. Looking. What? Or is it spyglass? Ah, spyglass. That is 2 coppers and an amethyst shard. That we can do. Now, I think you can put some enchantments on the spyglass. It would be probably... Actually, I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm not sure what unbreaking, for example, or mending would mean in the context of a spyglass. There we go. Or you can even just make out the blue of the diamond. That's quite the thing, isn't it? There's where it all began. Actually, where it all began was on the, what did I just do? Where it all began was the cells for the librarians, which is actually what defined the dimensions of it, now that I'm thinking about it. So if one checks the librarian work cells, it is 3 by 3 with 2 interior walls and 2 exterior walls. So that's 13, and then 1 outer wall on each end, so that's 15 wide. And then now I made all of this of glass, which is fine. I'm not sure why I made this 3 high, to be honest. Or did I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I made it 4. So that's actually the same. Whoops, damn it. That's actually the same height as all the other floors, with the exception of the last one. Okay, I have escaped, and we are approaching 40 minutes. So what I will do is just bounce on over to this little bit of dirt here in the middle of some sea, not too far. Now I did that as a platform for what? I can't even remember now. Something, and then I used it a little bit for growing some jungle trees when I was collecting wood there. And so I'm just going to have a quick scan from bottom to top. So there we have all of the floors. So some of which are more interesting than others. There's almost all of the woods, but then they added one. Oh, there's a cloud in the way, you dirty rats. Is there another cloud behind it, or will I get a bit of a window? It's going to take a minute or two, isn't it? Do 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 do. All right, you can barely make out the blue at the top there. It's tough actually. Oh, I guess I'm losing the top layer to cloud. I just want to get this middle section here. So yeah, every wood with the exception of pale oak, which was added later. There may well be other woods added to the game. There's pale oak right there. So I'm not going to get a clean shot from top to bottom, but at least I'll get a look at these middle layers. Some very interesting ones in those middle layers actually, starting from about dripstone on up. Oop. And there we go. Quartz, etc., etc. All right, friends. Well, oh, I should maybe do a goofy face and make that my thumbnail. How's that? Was that good? Okay. I thank you for watching. The end of a mega project, or at least mega for me. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.